I got some of my least favorite Hillary apologists here. I want to talk about Sam Cedar and Michael Shure a little bit because they did this skit before the election when the Hillary supporters were still riding high. The Hillary apologists, the people who apologize for all the horrible shit they've done and act like it doesn't exist. That's what these people do. They had this skit before the election where they're kind of trying to portray what they think of people who care about WikiLeaks, basically. And the whole point of the skit is basically like, oh, there's nothing in the WikiLeaks. I'm Sam Cedar. Sam Cedar playing the guy in the skit that thinks the WikiLeaks are important. And then Michael Shure is supposed to play the pragmatist. Oh, Sam Cedar is playing the idiot who cares about the WikiLeaks, but Michael Shure is going to play the person in the skit who's clear-minded and doesn't care about what's in the WikiLeaks because he didn't read them. So you're going to tell me that Hillary Clinton took $12 million from the King of Morocco. I'm going to say, la 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 la. That's my response as Michael Shure. I'm pragmatic. No, you're not, Michael. You're just a dunce. Michael Shure, I think, is actually dumb. Like, he's not like corrupt or anything. Like, he doesn't like take big money. Yeah, he's friends with a lot of these establishment journalists, and maybe that's what contributes to him being wrong all the time. But it's not like he's like corrupt. Michael Shure is just a dumbass. He just doesn't know anything. He famously said, like when the Young Turks would talk about the possibility of Trump winning, Michael Shure would famously say, I'm not going to even entertain the possibility. He was saying that Hillary has 100% chance of winning. No matter what part of the campaign it was, Michael Shure was like 100% chance Hillary wins, 0% chance Donald Trump becomes the president. Donald Trump will not become the president. Donald Trump will not become the president. Oh, wait, I was wrong about everything. Maybe you should reevaluate, Michael, when you're so spectacularly wrong. But anyways, without any further ado, here are these douchebag, idiot, Hillary apologist shills talking about what they think of all you guys who actually give a shit about what's in the WikiLeaks. Let's watch. Let's try not to freak out, you know? A lot of times I freak out. It's going to be hard to not because this skit pisses me off. I've watched some of it before. But without any further ado, let's watch. Fuck the majority report.
Let's talk about the fact that your preferred candidate is probably maybe hours away from being totally and completely arrested and indicted.
Right, so do you have that source material? I mean, somebody told you guys that she's about hours away from being arrested and indicted.
Oh, okay, so the point they're trying to make here is, oh, Hillary wasn't indicted, so that doesn't mean that she's just an elitist and has no consequences for her actions. No, that means that if Hillary wasn't indicted, she didn't do nothing. The case closed. I'm Michael Shure. What? Michael Shure is as dumb as the dumbest right-winger you could think of. He's dumber than Rush Limbaugh. He's dumber than all of them. He's just an idiot, Michael. Like, it's not that he's corrupt. He is just a dumbass, Michael Shure. Oh, if Hillary did anything wrong, she would be in jail. Except for the fact that right before Hillary Clinton was investigated by the FBI, James Comey, right before the original Comey investigation, Bill Clinton had a little meeting with Loretta Lynch on a plane. I hope you guys remember that in the news. It was all over the news. Bill Clinton had a meeting with Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General, who is above the head of the FBI. So she does not control the FBI directly, but she can recommend that they do not indict. And that's what she was doing all before the original investigation. And right before it happened, she had a meeting with Bill Clinton just so they could talk about, hey, you're not going to indict her, right? And then Loretta Lynch was like, hell no, I'm not going to indict her. We're all the establishment, right? And Bill Clinton's like, yeah, establishment, whoa. And then they did that little handshake, and then they got off the plane. And then when they got off the plane, they told the lie that they talked about golf and grandchildren. So that's the whole story. And then Hillary Clinton didn't get indicted. What a fucking surprise that after her husband had a meeting with the person who has jurisdiction over indicting her, she didn't get indicted. What a fucking surprise. But they just talked about grandchildren and golf, you guys. Stop being conspiracy theorists. You gotta be pragmatic like Michael Shure. Michael Shure when the Young Turks were discussing this when it first happened, the plane scandal, with the obvious corruption, obvious disregard for the legal system, Michael Shure is like, well, now everyone, you guys are all saying that this is obvious corruption, but we really don't know what they talked about on the plane. Maybe they did talk about grandchildren in golf. So just stupid. He's not corrupt. He's just stupid. He thinks that two elites had a conversation about golf on a plane, coincidentally, right before the investigation. How many times do I have to say it? Like, you guys get what he did. How stupid this man is. And he gets painted as like, oh, he's a smart guy, you know, you might not agree with him on everything. No, he's dumb. He's a dumb guy. He won't learn from this, most likely. He won't learn from the fact that he said Donald Trump, 100% chance to lose, and there's nothing in the WikiLeaks, and Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton talked about golf on that plane. All those three things are not bullshit. I'm Michael Shure. I have no bullshit detector. I don't have one. It was surgically removed at birth. I'm Michael Shure. I don't have a bullshit detector. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of Michael Shure, guys. He was born without a bullshit detector. It's not funny. It's a condition that's serious, okay? But yeah, she didn't get indicted, therefore she didn't do anything. Wow. Yeah, she didn't get $12 million from the King of Morocco. She didn't do shit that was illegal. She didn't illegally coordinate with her super PACs, which is a crime. Side note, Donald Trump did that too, but we're talking about Hillary right now, Michael. We're talking about Hillary right now. So she did break the law as revealed in the WikiLeaks. She did break the law by keeping top secret information on a private server. No consequences. But they're still going to make fun of the people who think she should have had consequences and who actually care about justice being blind. Getting rid of the two-tier justice system that treats the rich and powerful differently than poor people. Michael Shure doesn't give a fuck about that. All he wants is his establishment candidate pushed through so that she can ruin the Democratic Party. Even though he thinks that she won't ruin the Democratic Party. Because once again, Michael Shure is a fucking idiot.
Well, I don't know if you've been watching the news at all, but first of all...
If you're watching the news, you wouldn't hear shit about the WikiLeaks. The news media didn't cover the WikiLeaks at all because they're all part of this establishment club. Sam Cedar was talking about before the election, oh, the media covers the WikiLeaks too much. There's nothing but bullshit in the WikiLeaks. Let's keep watching. It gets so bad.
Sean Hannity said yesterday on his program, or Friday, I should say. Yeah, well, yesterday, one business day away ago, that this whole thing...
I just want to point out, that's his whole point right there. When he said Sean Hannity, he's like, that's my whole point. Sean Hannity thinks there's something in the WikiLeaks. He's not as smart as Sam Cedar and Michael Shure. Therefore, we're right, and Sean Hannity's wrong. No, it's just that you're dumber than Sean fucking Hannity. Aren't you ashamed now that the election happened and it's kind of revealed like, oh, the people that were shilling for Hillary were bullshitters. They were wrong about Hillary being a good candidate. So aren't you a little bit ashamed of this now, Sam? Shouldn't you be a little bit fucking ashamed? I bet if you watched this video, he wouldn't be ashamed at all. I hope you learned something, you guys. I doubt Michael Shure will because he's the dumbest man on the planet. But I really hope that Sam Cedar learned something from his shilling that led to this Donald Trump presidency. From his ignoring the scandals and doing bullshit like this.
Was really even just to basically as an off-ramp because WikiLeaks has other information that will indict Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's unfair.
That's where the block...
Okay.
Oh, and then Michael Brooks, the fucking douchebag, probably the only person on the internet, and I don't get into the whole cuck XJW ha 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 shit, but probably the only person on the internet that should be called a cuck, Michael Brooks, piece of shit, idiot. So he's talking about like, ha ha, that's when the bodies come in, right? WikiLeaks didn't like reveal that Hillary did anything that would kill anybody, would she? It didn't reveal that, even though it did reveal that she got $12 million from the King of Morocco. The Moroccan government does not always do good shit. It's fucking Morocco. What are some other relationships that Hillary Clinton has had with African governments? But yeah, none of them would ever result in someone's death. Obviously that was sarcasm because we all know that Hillary Clinton is the one who doesn't necessarily like the CSPA. What's the CSPA? The Child Soldier Prevention Act. The Child Soldier Prevention Act. So when South Sudan was asking for an arms deal from Hillary Clinton's State Department, they were cozy with her and they had relationships. So she decided that, you know what, even though we have this policy against arming child soldiers, that policy is just kind of, it's just kind of there. We don't really follow it. So we'll arm these child soldiers in South Sudan. That's what she did. She armed child soldiers in South Sudan. And then Michael Brooks is like, where are the bodies? Where are the bodies? They're in Africa. They're in the Middle East. There's the bodies, Michael Brooks. Michael fucking Brooks. Where's the bodies? Shut the fuck up. You should be ashamed of yourself. So Hillary Clinton, because of Hillary Clinton, child soldiers shot at each other. Being in war sucks, but imagine being a child in war, Michael Brooks. Wipe that fucking smug attitude off your face. I just want to smack it off. Jesus. Oh, child soldiers use United States weaponry to kill people. All those people traumatized that were part of that. Many of them dead because of Hillary Clinton. But where are the bodies? So ignorant. So willfully ignorant. Every one of these people. Michael Shure, Sam Cedar, and Michael Brooks. Willfully ignorant Hillary shills. That's all they are. Willfully ignorant Hillary shills. Fuck the Majority Report. Fuck Michael Shure. God, they just piss me off more than anyone on the internet. The reason I haven't made a Michael Shure video yet is because I get more pissed off at him than anyone, because he's the dumbest man alive.
There you go. I came into this interview thinking that, first of all, to be honest, I didn't see Sean Hannity, so maybe I didn't prepare well enough for it. But
that's the whole case against the WikiLeaks. There's nothing in the WikiLeaks because Sean Hannity thinks there is. You guys are dumber than Sean Hannity. So that's all I have to say pretty much. I'm not going to watch any more of this because I'm too mad. I don't want to be mad. I want to have a good day. But this shit just, the pre-election Hillary chills. If you guys ever want to just get mad, if your doctor says your blood pressure's too low, watch some fucking Michael Shure from before the election. Watch any video of Michael Shure talking about a Hillary scandal. He'll come out there and be like, now, she may have armed those child soldiers, but, that's pragmatic to arm child soldiers. You see, Omar, you may hold these principles that you follow, that you won't vote for someone that armed child soldiers. You may hold these principles, Omar, but I'm actually pragmatic, so I will vote for the person who arms child soldiers. I'm Michael Shure. Once again, fuck Sam Cedar. Michael Shure, the dumbest man alive ever to live. Dumbest man alive. Said Trump had a 0% chance of winning. Michael Brooks, disgustingly ignorant. This whole video from Sam Cedar and Michael Shure and Michael Brooks it should be in the dictionary under argument from incredulity. We're incredulous and we haven't read the WikiLeaks, so therefore there's nothing in them. Maybe you should have fucking read them, and then you wouldn't look like such dunces when your candidate lost. Maybe you could have seen her loss coming if you would have been more informed. But no, you're just gonna be idiots. Subscribe to Omar Peoples, like the video, blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. I'm fucking pissed. You should be too. Bye.